farming has the potential to be a profitable enterprise for farmers. But for decades, goat farmers in rural and remote areas of Zimbabwe have been facing several value chain constraints that have limited their earning potential to only 14% of the value of their goats at the point of sale. Farmers had no access to the end markets, selling their goats through market intermediaries. For example, 77-year-old Jonathan Maposa, who lives in the remote Kabuba village in Binga, north of Zimbabwe, had struggled for 5 decades to sell his goats for anything more than $15. Yet, those same goats are now being sold in urban areas for up to $60. Through the coming in of the European Union-funded Value Chain Alliance for Livestock Upgrading and Empowerment project in 2019, with its direct meat marketing approach, Jonathan is now selling his goats for between $50 to $60 per head. Jonathan is one of 1,300 farmers from the selected 6 districts in Zimbabwe who have benefited from this direct meat marketing initiative. In the traditional value chain model, goat farmers would sell to middlemen, who in turn would sell to the abattoirs, who then slaughter the animals and supply to the retailers and wholesalers. This would leave the middleman with the highest market share of 55% of the goat value. So in order to empower the rural farmers, the project introduced direct meat marketing, which evades the need for middlemen by linking the farmers straight to the retailers and abattoirs, thereby ensuring integration along the value chain. This means the goat farmers can now retain 54% of the value of their goats, which was going to the intermediaries, but of course, assuming other transactional and business responsibilities. For farmers to sustainably carry out this new assumed responsibility, the program had to implement some innovative strategies. The farmers were organized into ward and district level associations for aggregation of goat stocks for direct marketing. Under this strategy, farmers in the community come together and register as a business association. They gather their animals together and transport them as a collective to slaughter facilities and directly distribute to retailers. Selling the animals in bulk gives the farmers greater bargaining power and makes them more attractive as a supplier to retailers. Transporting the animals as a collective means the farmers share the costs of delivery, such as transport and movement permits, which lowers the cost per farmer. Lower costs, greater income. Farmers selling goats via the direct meat marketing route have generated more than $180,000 from the sale of over 4,000 goats in slightly above 1 year. By selling directly to the markets, the farmers not only increase their profits, but now have direct feedback from the consumers. They are using this feedback to continually improve their goat management practices, namely animal health and nutrition. Through the success of this project, Zimbabwean goat producers like Jonathan can now have peace of mind as they enjoy the commercial benefits of goat farming.